responsible for making Baroque Rome, the most modern city of 17th century Europe. Those two men are for sure Francesco Borromini and Lorenzo Bernini. And what is the most interesting thing is that they hated each other. Lorenzo Bernini was a great sculptor, a very charming man, passionate, always invited to the most important social events of the city. He was probably the most talented genius of Rome after Michelangelo's death. But not even Michelangelo, the divine, was able to make the marble breathe and move like Lorenzo did. Borromini, on the other hand, was a lowly man, aggressive, very often neurotic, but he was a brilliant architect, and even more, he was a chess master engineer. He knew everything about walls, bricks, domes, columns, and how to design them. We are now in front of Barberini's palace, built for Pope Urban VIII. This is a good example of the competition between Bernini and Borromini. The palace was started by Borromini's uncle, Carlo, but when he died, the Pope chose Bernini instead of Borromini to continue the job. Borromini was just Bernini's assistant. Short after, the same happened with the baldachin in St. Peter Cathedral. Borromini found himself working at Bernini's shadow again. But in 1634, he finally gets his chance to shine. Not far from the palace, the Trinitarians decided to build a church and a cloister. The chosen architect is Borromini. Well, of course, he decided to work for free. The project of San Carlos complex was revolutionary. No one had ever attempted anything like it. He leaves behind the classical geometry of Renaissance architecture. That means bye-bye decoration, bye-bye angles, just curves to fool visitors' eye, just white and a lot of light. It was a great success. Borromini's success was almost unacceptable. Some years later, finally he gets its chance for revenge, building a church just 200 yards away from Borromini's San Carlo to prove himself and all Rome that he was much better than his enemy. The church of Sant'Andrea al Quirinale, this church, is almost a slap in the face to Borromini's clean lines. There is also a lot of light, but sculptures, stuccos, full-colored marbles, and tons of gold. So, who will be the favorite of the new Pope? Who will save the day when the facade of St. Peter was about to collapse? And who will be the architect for the new St. Peter Square? If you want to know, book with Chris the Guide.